We're now going to PAHOA.
First, we have Ms. Tina Floyd, who is representing herself in support of Bill 79.
Aloha, Madam Chair and Hawaii County Council. Thank you for listening to our voices on this very important issue. I'm here to support Bill 79 with a bit of reservation. I agree with and echo the testimony of my fellow islanders who see a clear and present danger in continuing to make our collective INA available for exploitation by the biotech industry. You have heard impassioned pleas to stop the genetic engineering madness from your constituents, some of them experts, and most all of us making a point to keep ourselves informed of developments in the biotech industry. What we see is a revolving door of lobbyists and executives at the federal levels of the President's Cabinet, the EPA, the FDA, and the USDA. I take exception to the Monsanto lobbyist who spoke at yesterday's testimony, who claimed that his industry is, quote, highly regulated by these agencies. His company writes the rules of engagement. It's like the fox guarding the hen house. Why on earth did Congress pass the Monsanto Protection Act? Why is Congress not producing legislation which protects the consumers, the citizens, and the INA? That's what we have an opportunity to do today, to break out of the mold of good old boy revolving door favors and payoffs that the biotech industry has become famous for, including here in Hawaii. We have an opportunity to stand up against the many ill effects of bioengineered foods and other goods before they can do further damage to our islands. While this bill is a start, by exempting future biotech research and enterprise, we will set ourselves up for fight after fight to keep the biotech mafia off our island, which is a ridiculous waste of personal and government resources. The entire world is watching Hawaii right now. Literally, this hearing is being streamed live globally. We're making history as the, quote, petri dish of genetic engineering, unquote. Just yesterday, the Huffington Post ran a piece entitled GMO and Pesticide Experiments in Hawaii, the Poisoning of Paradise. This is the reputation you all are up against. How will you proceed to live up or down to a legacy that will last long after you are gone and turn to dust? Do you choose to actively create the legacy of our island to be the jewel of the Pacific, or will you side with the industry that has built its reputation on swindling the public about the safety of its poisons and the ability of GMOs to feed a world increasingly overfed and undernourished? Are you willing to risk the health and well-being of your ohana, your constituents, and the INA in order to please a small minority who insist on ignoring the evolving and clear risks of genetic engineering? I urge all of you to listen carefully to the evidence and to consider amending Bill 79 to include fewer exemptions and to definitely just say no to any new research and development of GMO on our precious island. Thank you, and please pass Bill 79. Mahalo.
Second, we have Mr. Abel.